Big names for position players: Albert Pujols, Prince Fielder, and Jose Reyes. It really is the big three. Touch briefly on all three of them, Bernie. What are the chances they stay with their teams? And if they don't, who do they end up with? Who's a likely destination for those guys?
Butch, first let's look at the players. Let's see who's going to be spending the money. And then we'll try to put the players to the teams, okay? And a couple of these are going to shock you, like number one. To me, the biggest spender or the biggest player is going to be Florida. Florida. Moving into a new stadium.
Yep.
I think, and this is just conjecture on my part, they would love to have any of the three. And they will go after all of the three, including Reyes, and they would move Hanley Ramirez to third base, not the outfield. That's what I think they're going to do. They're going to try hard for Reyes first. If they can't get him, they're going to go after Pujols and Prince. They are the biggest player in my mind. Texas is player number 2, and I think they're going to go after Fielder and or Albert, not Reyes.
Wow.
Then I think you've got a couple of other big players, one of them being Washington. Washington also likes to make a big splash, and they think they're getting close. So I see them going after all three of them, including Reyes, even though they have shortstop right now. I think the Cubs are going to go after Fielder because he's only 27. That's the key about Prince. He's only 27. The problem is he can't be a designated hitter there when he gets too old or too big. So that's problematic for a guy like Theo. He may have to go to an American League club where he can, in fact, transition into being a designated hitter. Albert is the bigger question for me. My heart says he stays in St. Louis. And here's a key. If we hear the name Jose Oquendo being talked about in St. Louis as being their manager, if that talk surfaces, then I think Albert stays in St. Louis.
They're that good of friends?
I'm sorry, Butch?
They're that good of friends?
Well, I think he will play for Oquendo, yes. I think that's very important to him. Okay. I think he's got a cadre of friends. I think they're going to need to bring Furcal back if they want him. I think they're going to have to, celebrate Yachty a little bit more and give him more publicity. I think those guys are very close to Albert. And Oquendo, you hear that talk, I think we're getting closer with Albert.